Hey, folks, Pat that Halloween movie collector here, back with Kiss in Chat. So, not sure if we'll get anybody live tonight that want to hang out and chat in the comments, but if we do, that's well and great. If people watch this after the fact, that's fine. I'm doing this simply because today is the 50th anniversary of Kiss at Cadillac, Michigan High School. So, for those that don't know, 50 years ago today, Kiss visited this small town in Michigan, Cadillac, basically because their head coach, their football coach, reached out to them basically just to get a signed poster, but ended up getting, and he was telling them about how the football team wasn't doing so great. He started creating plays around names of the songs, like like Deuce, like Strutter defense, and Deuce offense, and play Kiss music, and it inspired them, and they started winning and doing well. Kiss, even in its earliest infancy, ever the publicity hounds thought, hey, this is a great idea. Let's go there and let's go. And it turned out to be their homecoming. So the whole town, the Kiss took over the town. The street main road was Kiss Boulevard. They had a big ticker tape parade. And then they played the homecoming at the high school that night. Could you imagine being in high school? I mean, not even just 1975, like now. And Kiss comes and plays at your high school. Could you imagine that? I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall back then. I mean, I didn't find out about this probably to like the mid 80s. This whole Cadillac thing. And I was fascinated by it too, especially when you were Kiss collecting too, because back when I was Kiss collecting, people were selling the yearbook for that year, the Cadillac, and real high because there was so much Kiss stuff in it. There was Kiss photos and stuff. So they commands a decent price if you can find it. So today's the 50th anniversary, so the disc jockey for WATT just did a live premiere about just about an hour ago. He's had footage in a lockbox for 50 years of the interview he did with Kiss on air as a DJ, and he recorded 2 songs. He recorded pretty much 95% of Deuce and all of Strutter, and he just released it tonight and had a whole documentary where he was talking about how this all came about. Showed some other pictures. So if you guys missed it, by all means go check it out. It's his name is, it's under Kiss Cadillac 75. So be sure to go check it out. And I forget, let me click on it real quick and get the fellow's name because I want to make sure he gets credit for it. Dale K. Myers. So be sure to go check out Kiss Cadillac 1975. Go check it out. It's just great. The only thing he dubbed in, instead of having the actual sound, because his Super 8 actually had sound, he dubbed in the live recordings. He said to make it sound a little bit better, but he didn't mention anything about keeping the raw footage. It would have been nice if he kept the raw footage so you had that too, warts and all. But I don't know if he did or not. But it was still great to see. It was amazing footage to watch and hear his story, what a great storyteller he is. So I think they're doing some celebrations in Cadillac from what I've seen. And there's a bunch of different documentaries you can find online here about this specific day. And they didn't do a full concert. So according to setlist.com, which is usually pretty reliable, they did, let's see if I can probably share this right now. Hold on a second. Let's just share it. So according to setlist.com, looks like they only did 6 songs. They did Deuce, Hotter Than Hell. Actually, no, this can't be right. Setlist.com is usually pretty reliable because they did Deuce and they did Strutter because he recorded it. So now that I'm looking at this is completely inaccurate. They did Deuce and they went right into Strutter. He said they sort of followed the same set list as at the Alive album. So actually, yeah, this needs to be updated now because they played Deuce, then they played Strutter. And according to that, they played Hotter Than Hell, bass solo, 100,000 Years, drum solo, Black Diamond. So which is also cool is there's never anything about him spitting blood. I'm sure they would not have allowed that in the school. They didn't allow him to breathe fire either. So actually, this disc jockey has a recording of he's standing outside on one of the limos in the parking lot, and he breathes fire outside, and he recorded that, which is cool as all hell. So definitely go check this out. And I believe from what he said, I saw him on Three Sides of the Coin in an interview, and I believe he said to recoup the cost, because he laid all this money out himself, to have it made and licensed the audio through Pop House. So I believe he's talking about auctioning off the original prints, original recordings, just to recoup his costs. So you Kiss collectors out there, I'm no longer a Kiss collector. Keep your eyes open for that. So yeah, there's just a lot of great stuff, and I just want to pop on here and just talk about it. And some people may not have even known about it. I mean, if you're a Kiss fan, you know all about Cadillac, Michigan. There's some great footage that was on one of the Kissologies, but it's been circulating for years in Kiss circles. I've had it since the 80s of silent footage that they took. There's some with the there's somebody talking in the where they get the key, I believe, where they get the key to the city, because they had the whole council behind it, the mayor there. They were all putting makeup on each other, which is, could you imagine your local government, your mayor, your council people putting makeup on? I mean, come on. It's just amazing that this happened, and something like that's never been duplicated. If I wanted to get out there, I was in Detroit last year for business, and I did look up Cadillac, Michigan, and it was a couple hours away. I was like, shit, because I would have loved to have driven there just to take a picture in front of the monument, because they have a monument there too to this event, which would have been amazing, which is actually, I believe, on the thumbnail. Since I'm not going to hang out for a couple more minutes, because I may be going live later too with a movie watch along. Let's see. Kiss Cadillac, Michigan. So let's see the monument. So there is the monument. So is there a way to make this any bigger? Let's do this. Yeah, so there's the monument right there. So how cool is that? I wanted to take a ride out there and take a picture of it, or at least in front of it. And it's just amazing. Imagine that, having that at your school, being a Kiss fan, and having that at your school. That'd be crazy. So, hey, Mick, what's up, man? Mick, did you watch the premiere over on what is it? Over on Kiss Cadillac 75? Did you watch it live? They just did the broadcast about an hour ago, where he had some footage that he had for like 50 years locked up. By all means, go check it out. This is him actually right here, Kiss Cadillac 75. Wow, ranked up, getting a lot of views. There's a lot of Kiss fans out there. Look at this, Paul Stanley catching a football. There's actually Gene Simmons throwing a football too, which Gene was not an athlete by no means. No, you didn't watch it, Mick? Oh, dude, go check it out. I mean, even if I'm not going to be on too long tonight, unless people start filtering in. Go check it out. It's amazing. Some of the footage. He's got footage of Deuce live and all of Strutter live. He's got the footage of Gene breathing fire in the parking lot, standing on top of a limousine, and he's telling the whole story about how this all came about. It's really, really cool. All right, let me switch this back. Yeah, so in 50 years, so you figure you figure like 17, 18 when you graduate high school. So if you were a senior that year, that was your homecoming. So right now, 50 years, you'd be probably around 67, 68. That's crazy, huh? Yeah, definitely check it out. You'll definitely get a kick out of it. Plus, everybody, their grandmother's going to have it on their Kiss channels, because now it's out there. He knew it was going to be out there. He said it was like a gift to the Kiss community. He did try, I think, to do something with it, but it just was to no avail because of licensing and whatnot. So he just licensed it to put it out there, let everybody enjoy it, tell his story, and now it is what it is. It's out there. It'll be on every Kiss channel. So I'm just going to talk about it. I'm not broadcasting it. Everybody go there and give him the support, not me. Yeah, 50 years is crazy, right? This year, I'm celebrating 50 years being a Kiss fan. I'm an old bastard. I started listening to Kiss in 75 when my brother came home with Kiss Alive. So it's 50. This is a 50-year anniversary for me, 50-year anniversary of Alive, 50-year anniversary of Dress to Kill, and 50 years of me being a Kiss fan. Hard to believe it's 50 goddamn years, man. Holy shit. This is a good time. Go quick. But yeah, so we'll probably have another Kiss and Chat coming up. Maybe another Kiss My Past. I'm been busy as hell because now it's October. So October is, Halloween season. So, I'm a Halloween movie collector. So it's all about horror and Halloween. So I figured let me stick this in there just because I wanted to at least acknowledge it. And if those that weren't even aware of it, go do a deep dive in it. It's pretty cool. There's a couple of good documentaries. Like I said, I've seen a few of them on YouTube. One of them was on ESPN. As I said, ESPN, which I don't remember. Jordan, what's up? It's just like you to do a random unscheduled watch along. We did not invite me to join in. So that was a lark. So last night, because it was a nice night here, so I tend to put a screen up in my backyard, and I put like Halloween on this time of year because it's nice, and the moon was real nice last night. So I told Brett, I said, why don't we watch Halloween? I said, I'll set up in my backyard and I'll broadcast from back there. I can't broadcast the film, obviously, but I just couldn't get the camera to work right on my laptop. So then we ended up doing it inside, and we even had Darren show up. Darren was on his way to work because it was so late. I told him we might even do Halloween 2 later because I'm off. I've been off all week. I'm off tomorrow. I'm going to see John Carpenter tomorrow night, so I'm psyched. I have the 40th brochure that is from that town featuring oh, that's cool as hell. Yeah, I know they did something for the 40th. That's awesome. Do you have the yearbook? I never got my hands on the yearbook. I know I would love to have gotten my hands on the Cadillac and the yearbook for that year because I saw pictures. Somebody posted a bunch of pictures of what was in it. So imagine your senior year yearbook like that you get, because that's what you do when you graduate. You take your yearbook and all your friends sign it. Imagine having all Kiss in there. I would take that and have Kiss sign it little by little. Hold on. Just cracking something cold to drink. Yes, indeed. Halloween 2 is playing in theaters October 17th. I will be going. And for those that do collect memorabilia, be sure to go get, I don't know if there's any left now, Kiss Halloween 2 Michael Myers popcorn bucket, which is right there. He's right there. I could kick myself for not getting 2 because I was going to give one away. But if they still have more, I'll get another one. So be sure to, I'm going to be there because I haven't seen it on the big screen since 81, since it came out. So I'm looking forward to that. Halloween Collections Epic, especially on. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. So we might actually do it tonight. So if you guys are night owls, Jordan, if you're staying up late tonight, I was trying to coax Brady into it. He was busy doing some stuff. He's going to let me know. I might just do it myself. If he can't do it because he's got to work tomorrow, like I said, I'm not working. Maybe I'll just do it later myself. I'll just go on, do Halloween 2. If anybody's interested, pop on. If not, I'm going to watch it anyway. Who cares? It's one of those things where I'm going to enjoy myself anyway. Through you guys, I'm doing it anyway. Is your favorite of the franchise? To me, yeah, I know. It's a close, mighty close second to me. Love. Yeah, I'm there. I'm a 1 through 4 guy. I do like 2018. And little bits and pieces of most of the other films. Yeah, big time. Sorry, a little bit down the wrong pipe. So yeah, so I'll hang out for a little bit if you guys want to chat. If anybody wants to hang out and chat, Jordan, you still there? If you want to stay up late tonight, just let me know. I'm probably going to do it maybe like midnight here. So midnight Eastern. We'll see how that plays out. Last night we started at like 12:30, 1:45. Like I said, it bled into the morning, in other places. So it was a late night. I don't know if I could be up too late. I got to drive to Queens, New York tomorrow to go see John Carpenter. Well, meet John Carpenter and then see him in concert. So I'm looking forward to that. Anybody out there, you guys have your playlist going? I put a thing on the channel where I wanted people to say, hey, comment below and let me know what songs you put on your playlists. What songs are simply just called Halloween? There's the one video. Because this time of year, I have a whole playlist. I got to make it up and put it here on YouTube. I had to bet Shirley just wanted to call you out for last night. It should be up late tomorrow. But we'll see. Yeah, well, tomorrow night I won't be around because tomorrow I'm going to see Carpenter. Then I'm staying in Queens, meeting up with our buddy Lurch. So Lurch is coming up. So him and I are going to hang out all day Saturday in New York. And then I'll be home on Sunday for the podcast. I'll be back. Yeah, I've spoiled being off all week. So that's why I've been staying up late doing stuff. Because I'm like hanging out bored. I'm like, we'll just go live and watch Halloween. Why not? But I'm planning on, so for you Kiss fans that may watch this after the fact, I'm probably going to, like I did last year, maybe do my watch-alongs again. Maybe do a watch-along of Kiss Meets the Phantom, and probably do a watch-along definitely of the Paul Lynde Halloween special, especially now it's right around the corner, Halloween. So I'm going to see if I can squeeze those in the next 2 weeks or so, which should be a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing them last year. Concrete Blondes, The Bloodletting. I don't know that song. Sounds interesting. I'm going to write it down because I'll add it on the list. Where is my pen? Sorry, I'm writing as fast as I can. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh, now you did. Do you know I'm a huge TSOL fan? I don't know if you do, or if maybe you do from because I probably mentioned it a million times. Code Blue rules, man. I'm a big TSOL fan. We can video chat with Lurch. Oh yeah, maybe tomorrow night I'll do that. Yeah, maybe afterwards. We get back to the hotel or we hotel bar or whatever we're doing afterwards. Maybe we'll do that. Hit you guys up in the live chat. But yeah, TSOL, everything. I love Dance With Me. That album, everything on there is just great. Like Funeral March is great. Code Blue is a little goofy sometimes because I mean, if you like the version after Jack Grisham, where you had oh my god, why am I drawing a blank on his name? Holy crap! I just seen him a few years ago. Joe Wood, rather. Holy crap! I can't believe I was drawing a blank. Joe Wood would never sing it. I remember seeing him live, and people would say, "Play Cold Blues." Like, dude, I'm not singing a song about fucking the dead. Not happening. But yeah, those are good ones. I'm gonna add them. Great album, and the cover was great. I had it. I remember I had a patch on a jean. Well, you remember the patches on jean jackets back in the day. I did have one with Kiss, obviously, but I had one with Dance With Me too from TSOL. Of course, all that stuff's been lost in the sands of time, unfortunately. The cats gave you the side eye. Only you, Jordan. Only you would do that. And the poor cats. I feel for you guys. I feel for you. But yeah, let us know. Throw some more in the chat or throw some in the comments below because I want to start. Maybe tonight I'll start working on putting the Halloween playlist on the channel. Let people hang out and you guys can just listen to it. Because I've got a long one. I think I have about 30 songs on there. I think I'm just going to copy and paste what I have on my iTunes. Yes, iTunes. I'm an old fart. I don't use Spotify or all of these other ones. I'm still old school. I got all these CDs that I loaded in. So I'm old school when it comes to that. But you know what? Just in case I do decide to go live a little later, maybe I'm going to head out. Just want to come on and acknowledge this. Maybe every people watch afterwards. Thanks for hanging out, Mick. It's good seeing you. Don't be a stranger. And Jordan, maybe we'll chat tomorrow night on the privacy on our own little chat thing there. But anybody that's watching this after the fact, hit the like, subscribe. We always do Kiss stuff here. I'm due for a late night Kiss talking thing. And Nick, maybe one of these days I'll have to reach out to you. We'll get you on. That'd be fun. Do a nice deep dive of some Kiss and other stuff. November, yeah, good one too. Sammy, you brought some good ones down there. Shit. I mean, I know I had both of the Misfit songs on here. I had both of them, Halloween and Halloween 2. Yeah, definitely. So throw some more. Either can throw them in the comments below. Yeah, so I'll reach out to you. Maybe after Halloween, because this month is pretty busy because I'll be away this weekend. I'm going to be away the following weekend. I'm going to be away the following weekend after that. So this whole month is just every week I'm away except for Halloween weekend, but I have a Halloween party. So November's not too bad except for the first weekend. I got a wedding, but then after that I'm open. So maybe sometime in November we'll do something. That'd be fun. Sure, right. Well, how do you know I wasn't when you were sleeping when you were here? Yeah, hit me up on Instagram. Definitely. Be cool. Awesome. All right, folks, I'm going to head out because I think we are going to do the Halloween 2 live stream later. So I'm probably going to get a couple things done here and maybe go live around midnight our time here. So anybody interested in a watch along of Halloween 2, we can't broadcast the film. I get that on every watch along. Where's the movie? We can't broadcast it. Stop being a moron. We can't show a copyrighted movie. I wish I could, but I can't. So if you don't have it, buy it. So let's head out. And I will see you guys in the next Kiss and Chat. Well, and if you're interested in hanging out later, I will see you guys later. All right, folks. See you later.